Hey, what is up, guys? My name is Jacob, or TheAdmach. Before I get into this video, I just wanted to say I have made a few scary stories, and I was thinking about reading them to you, so that's what I'm going to do today. And in the background is some coding that I have done, so I really hope you do enjoy the original speed coding that I've done with the website, and let's get straight on to the story. On March 3rd, 1944, a pizza named Crazy Cats opened up. It was a precursor to all the big pizza chains. Chuck E. Cheese's was based off it, and Peter Piper was made because of it. It was big and booming. It had 300 locations in the US alone, and even had plans of opening up in Europe and Canada. On August of 1963, roughly around the time of animatronics being made by Walt Disney were coming out, was the time they were actually building in Canada, Europe, and even Asia now. What people didn't know was that Crazy Cat had a secret base all the way in Antarctica to keep their plans top secret. The secret, although ingenious, was leaked once a Tupolev Tu-123 reconnaissance drone flew over the Antarctic for training purposes. They saw the secret base, recorded it, and Russia leaked it. That stirred up a whole lot of controversy around the world. Why the hell would they need a secret base? Well, once it was leaked, I started to look into it. 2 years later was my 18th birthday. I graduated early and enlisted in the military. They told me that I was going to be stationed in Antarctica for Operation Deep Freeze. They gave me no further information, gave me my passport, gave me my gear, and told me to get on the C-130 at 100 hours, 1 a.m. The next day, I was woken up by General at 11 p.m. saying to get ready. We left at 1 a.m. It was me and only 2 other people. There were cots laid and bolted into the flooring. I fell asleep right as we started taxiing. It took us 2 days to get there from Arizona, and only a few stops to get fuel and swap pilots. To my surprise, I slept all 48 hours. We arrived at 5 a.m. It was cold, dark. I woke up as we were turning on final. I crawled up to the cockpit. Well, hello, Sleeping Beauty. Is it all you imagine? What? I asked, puzzled at what he said. You mean we're here? I don't see a thing. He chuckled a bit before speaking again. Are you kidding? You actually expected to see anything? It's dark all the damn time. Surprised no one goes crazy here. Where's the strip? The pilot pointed out in front of him. Right here. The patch of snow? Yep, what'd you expect? I'd go wake everyone up and take a seat. We're about to land. Get ready for a slippery and rough landing. The co-pilot said, interrupting us. I nodded and went down. Hey guys, wake up, I yelled, waking them up. Huh? You mean you're not dead? Yeah, get buckled. We're about to land. They rolled out their cots and got in their seat. We landed safely and got out. The cold blast slammed me as I got out. It was so cold, it was painful. Welcome, recruits. We expect good behavior, listening, and no drugs. You can go anywhere you want when you're done with your work for the day. I don't see why you'd want to explore, considering that this is a frozen wasteland, but just make it back safe. We've never had a fatality here, and we'd like to keep it that way. He gave us our jobs, but that is top secret, and cannot disclose that information. We had 2 dirt bikes and 1 truck. That was the only travel. When I got done with the first day's work, I got out my laptop. Surprisingly, there was Wi-Fi on that base. I got to typing a log when I saw someone email me. It was my buddy Chuck. He sent me a picture of the secret Crazy Cat's base. Dude, you're only 2 miles away from the base. Go check it out. You've always wanted to. I thought about it for a while and decided that I would check it out. I went to the Humvee and got in it. I got the directions from my phone and downloaded them. I then started to drive. As I was driving, it got cold. I turned on the heater and I got a sudden blast of warm air. It felt so good. Suddenly, I missed Phoenix. But as I started remembering stuff, I arrived. It looked locked down. There was a red beacon rotating at every corner. I looked into the window and saw no one there. I knocked on the window and asked if anyone was there. Right then, I saw a black mass walk across the hallway. I knocked again. Hey! Hey, man! Right then, I saw someone flying towards the window. I looked closer and realized it was coming towards me. As I heard the guy flying towards me, screaming, I dodged right away. The guy smashed right through the window. I went to check on him. Dude, you okay, man? Anna. I was super confused as those were his last words. I broke the glass out some more and got my pistol out. I stepped in, let my scouts and JROTC skills set in. I got up against the wall of the hallway and looked around the corner. I saw a shadow pass and go into a room. I followed the shadow's position. I went up against the wall. I started breathing heavily, mentally preparing myself for what I could face. I then turned into the room with my gun out. There were a whole bunch of dead bodies with their heads cut open and their brains missing. I walked in and saw blood everywhere. I then saw a cat costume sitting in the corner. It looked really creepy and weird. I went over to investigate it. I checked all around it. It was all set up like someone was in it. I reached my hand out to pull off its head, and that's when it grabbed me and yanked me to the floor. In true agony, I yelled out loud and shot a few rounds into his body. Once the cat fell, I got up and ran. I saw a locker for an employee and hid in it. The cat was running and stopped right in front of that locker. It turns toward me and sniffed. It then grabbed the latch and started to pull. Right then, there was a crashing sound. It looked to the left where it came from and started running. I got out, looked around, and ran. I then saw a security room. I looked in it and saw an audio recording just sitting on there. I clicked play to hear a nightmare. AI animatronic 001 is going berserk. Help! Holy shit! What the hell is going on here? Little did I know that they were taking soldiers' brains and putting them into animatronics to make the perfect animatronic for crazy cats. Right then, I felt a tap on my shoulder. I turned around, and that's all I remember. I woke up at home in the year 2012. I am now almost dead due to a stroke. Please share the story. So, guys, I really do hope you enjoyed that story. I made it probably about a few months ago. So, yeah, guys, I really do hope you enjoyed it. Put a like and a comment if you did, and tell me if you want more. So, yeah, with that, guys, I am going to say, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. I love new addition to my pilots, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Next one.